Face right now. Push. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sit down right now.
Good afternoon. As Americans, maybe you've sometimes wondered what it takes to be in the toughest branch of the military, the United States Marine Corps. Well, I feel highly qualified to educate you on the subject of Marine Corps recruit training due to myself being a Marine and personally experiencing it. Today I'm going to tell you what it takes to turn an average everyday civilian into a United States Marine. It's done through a process known as Marine Corps recruit training. Marine Corps recruit training is approximately 12 weeks long, and it's broken down into 3 phases. Phase 1, 2, and 3. Each phase lasting 4 weeks. Phase 1. The first week of recruit training is called receiving. A recruit will do hours of paperwork building their SRB, Service Record Book. A recruit will receive his first haircut. It will be a buzz cut and will be maintained this way until graduation. A recruit will then receive his or her initial issue of clothing. And at the end of week 1, a recruit will be introduced to his or her drill instructors for the first time. There will be 3 to 4 drill instructors per platoon and about 80 recruits in that platoon. Weeks 2 through 4 of Phase 1. Recruits will be introduced to the true meaning of discipline. They will be broken down mentally and physically past the point they didn't think was possible. Recruits are awakened every day at 0 to 4, and they're fed 3 times a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Everything is done by the numbers. A recruit is told what to do, when to do it, and how long they will have to do it. Every task is counted down by a drill instructor, hence by the numbers. A recruit in Phase 1 also is introduced to drill, physical fitness training, Marine Corps history, and knowledge. A few things making up physical fitness are running, obstacle courses, swimming, martial arts, and long marches called humps. Now that I've told you all a little bit about Phase 1 of Marine Corps recruit training, I'm going to move on to Phase 2. Phase 2, recruits are introduced to field marksmanship skills. In week 5, the first week of Phase 2, recruits will go to the pool and learn water survival skills. In week 6, it's called Grass Week. Recruits learn all marksmanship instruction and everything they need to know about the M16A2 service rifle. In week 7, recruits put all knowledge learned during Grass Week to the test with the rifle. They will qualify on the rifle range shooting at 200, 300, and 500 yards in 4 different positions: standing, kneeling, sitting, and the prone. Following qualification with the rifle is week 8. This is called Team Week. Recruits perform duties around the installation, such as laundry, yard work, and chow hall duties. This is designed to build esprit de corps and teamwork amongst the recruits. Now that I've told you a little bit about Phase 1 and Phase 2, I'm going to move on to Phase 3 of Marine Corps recruit training. Phase 3 is the polishing of a recruit. The recruit will put all knowledge learned thus far to the test. Week 9, Phase 3. 2 events take place: Table 2 rifle skills and basic warrior training. Table 2 rifle skills is the firing of the rifle at unknown distances and moving targets. Basic warrior training is the teaching of combat skills to the recruits, such as first aid, land navigation, camouflage, cover and concealment, and basic patrolling techniques. Following this is Week 10, which consists of the completion of all final testing. Week 10 is kicked off with a final drill competition. All platoons within the company compete in final drill to see who has the most disciplined platoon and well-drilled platoon. Following that is a written test on Marine Corps knowledge and history. Following that is a test out on martial arts, where recruits have the opportunity to earn their tan belt, first Marine Corps martial arts belt. And the last thing in Week 10 is the physical fitness test, which is a 3-mile run, 100 crunches, and 20 pull-ups. The last obstacle standing in a recruit's way to becoming a Marine is the toughest. It's a gut check called the Crucible. This is a 54-hour evolution that contains approximately 50 miles of marching and patrol. A recruit will receive 3 meals and at most 8 hours of sleep during this evolution. The Crucible is completed with a 12-mile march back to a recruit's individual battalion and followed up by a great breakfast called the Warrior's Breakfast. Following the completion of all testing and the Crucible, there are only a couple of events remaining for the recruit. His last uniform inspection is known as Battalion Commander's Inspection. He'll make sure his uniform is ready for graduation. Last Thursday is called Family Day. A recruit will spend that day with his family on base as a Marine. And the final day is graduation day. The new Marine with family in the stands is dismissed from his or her platoon for the last time as a new Marine. In concluding, I would like to thank you all for your time today. I hope you enjoy learning what it takes to turn a civilian into a United States Marine. And once again, my name is Sergeant Radich. I feel highly qualified to educate you on this subject due to myself personally experiencing it. Now the next time you guys see a Marine, you'll know what he or she has been through to earn that title, United States Marine. And I'd like to conclude my speech today with a quote from former President Ronald Reagan. Some people spend an entire lifetime wondering if they made a difference. The Marines don't have that problem. Hoorah.